Hello, everybody. I'm here with Juan and Julio Colis. Welcome, you guys.
Hi.
Hello. You guys are from Cricket Party Services out of Los Angeles,
Correct. Yes.
correct?
Yes, correct.
Excellent, excellent. So, who's Juan and who's Julio?
I'm Julio. My brother Juan. I'm Juan.
Well, you guys look like twins, and I think you guys are supposed to be like 12 years apart.
Correct.
I mean, you really do look like brothers. You look closer than 12 years apart.
Nice.
But welcome to Ride to Independence. It's an honor to have you guys. So, who came up with the name Cricket Party Services?
Who came up with the name? It's a long story. My dad started it with
Well,
me.
we're here to talk about the story.
Good, good. So my dad started many years ago. My dad is from Mexico City, and he used to call the business Chapultepec, which is a really big park in Mexico City, kind of like Central Park in New York. But when
Oh, okay.
when we jumped in and started working with my dad, nobody was able to pronounce it. So
Right.
the
Okay.
logo of Chapultepec, it's a cricket. So we got the name, we had the animal, which is the cricket, but then we had to think of something else catchy for
Right.
the American public. So cricket,
Right.
and then we worked on the logo and we went from there and it worked.
That's fantastic. And how long have you guys been in business?
We've been in business for about 5 years, me and him, but my dad's on the business for about 20 plus years.
So, your father had the business in Mexico.
Here.
So, it's really like a family business, and he brought it over here, and you guys took over the business?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so your father does not work in the business anymore? Is he retired?
He's here.
Or does he still come in and try to
Our
supervise?
father's gonna be 70 years old and he's always here helping out. He doesn't want to stop.
Of course. Hey, believe it or not, 70 years old is still very, very young.
He's the boss. We call him the boss.
It's very young.
He's the original Mr. Critic.
Yeah, he is the original Mr. Cricket. Okay, so as brothers, do you see each other as partners or still big brother, little brother?
It's hard. That's a tough question, right?
Come on.
At work,
I want
at work,
do you guys see each other as equals or big brother, little brother still?
I think at work we're equals. We have to be equals. We have to be equals
Okay.
whenever a
Okay.
tough situation comes
Well,
into play when it comes to the business.
yeah.
Even though I'm years
Yes.
older than him and I might know the answer to it, I always like to get his feedback and ask him what would be a good idea to do.
That I think that's very respectful. I think that you should respect your little brother and
Outside
treat
of
him
work,
as a partner.
still slapping. Yeah, he punched me. He punched,
Okay.
I think
Hey, guys, can you put up your volume just a little bit? Put your volume up just a little bit so I can hear you a little better.
in the corner. Yeah.
Okay? Okay, good. Now, every business has, of course, its engine.
How's that? Good.
So who is the brains? Yep, I can hear you now. That's good.
Cool.
So every business has its engine. So who is the brains and who is the heart?
He's a heart. I'm the brain. Yeah.
Okay, well, okay, you're the heart, Julio?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't hear you. I don't
Well, I like,
okay.
I like.
I know you said you guys
But
what'd you say?
I said when it comes to that, I like to bring the ideas. I like to bring the inspiration, and Juan's always the one to kind of not humble it, but like tell me, you know what, let's do this, let's do that. He's more of the 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 realistic side of it. I like to um imagine things, and he'll bring them to life.
Well, who's the one that has the creativity? I know your father's the one that had the business, but who's the one who puts all the creative thought in the ideas, or do you allow the client to give you their vision and then you as they give you the vision, then you come up with the concept.
It's because I think, yeah, a lot of the clients, they already have a vision to their events.
Mhm.
They have inspiration, inspirational videos, or they want a thing, they want something a certain way. Then we know what the
Uh-huh.
client is going to allow us to do our work, and then we go out there. It's like a blank canvas, right? We go and we start drawing. We start doing what we know how to do. But a lot of times, they just tell us, "Here's the invitation, and I want something decorated like it." And that's where we say, "Oh man, there's a."
Oh, okay.
So we like those because it's
Right, right.
a challenge.
Yeah. Well, and I'm sure they give you their color scheme too. Oh, we want pinks and we want purples, unless it's a masculine party. I mean, I'm sure you do parties for um with boys themes also, right? I mean, you do birthday parties for boys,
Correct. Correct. But yeah,
for
but
boys also,
every
right?
event
Not
is
just
different.
little girls.
We do from little parties to big weddings, right? 400, 500 plus guest weddings. So every
Wow. Okay. So you've done 4 or 500
yeah, but we
wedding
recently
guests.
the large event for 400 guests on a football field, and they wanted us to make a large canopy, and they just wanted us to make it into a venue. So that was the toughest part of it all, right? It's in the middle of a football field at a high school, and we had to convert it into a venue with the canopy and all the decorations. And it was a success. The people loved it.
Wow.
People loved it. They were scared, but I think it worked really well. It worked out really well. Yeah, one of my favorite.
That must have been amazing. That must have been amazing. Now, you guys, growing up with 12 years apart, do you guys ever butt heads? Like usually, like siblings usually do? Or the age difference is just such a big gap that you guys really don't do that as siblings.
I think
Fight like
it's a
siblings.
different relationship because of the age gap. Although we're brothers,
Yeah.
I do look up to him
Yeah.
in a good way, metaphorically speaking, of course. You know, no, but it is
Well, let me tell you, because I had little brothers and sisters, and I used to kick their butts all the time. I mean, literally kick their butts, where the neighbors used to come because they would hear them screaming, and the neighbors will come and they would say, "Oh my God, what are you doing? What are you doing?" And we grew up, and I told my little brother and sisters, "I promise, next time we come back into this life, I will be the best big sister ever." And I apologized to them because I really treated them bad.
no. I think I'm blessed
I really did.
to have Juan as a brother because he has taken care of me since the beginning, right? He does everything a brother should do,
Yeah,
both good and
that's
just
right.
bad in a way. It keeps me on track. He's the wise, he's like the wise guy of the team, right? So I look up to him a lot. It's something unique that we have. I don't know if the wise guy meant old, but yeah, I mean it's true. We have bumped heads before. A lot of times, I think we bump heads because of age difference, right? You see things
Yeah,
differently when you're older. Uh, but I think we've managed. I've always told them at work, we're like husband and wife. We need to communicate everything. And if we have no communication, we're going to
that's
have a
right.
problem. So that's something I've taught them since day one. I've always been in management. I've always been a boss. Before I worked there, I had my own job, and I had other careers, and I was always the boss. So I always told them, when you're a boss, you need to communicate, especially when you're equal. It's really tough because we have to communicate everything. That's been probably the toughest part. But other than that, outside of work, I try to forget about work, and we're just brothers. Even though we always end up talking about work, but we're just outside in my house. I'm in a
Yeah,
barbecue.
yeah, yeah,
A whole different story.
yeah. No, it's important. Communication is very big when you're running a business. I have my own business, called Zoom Concierge. My daughter works with me full time. I snatched her right out of she does have a degree in communications, but she always worked with me, even during college, during summertime, and then when she graduated, she just started working with me full time because she's one of my best employees. Family always makes the best employees, right? Partnerships,
Correct.
friends, because you can rely on family, you can trust family. They're not going to rip you off, and they have pride in your business. So my daughter works with me full time. She's been working with me already. I think it's been going maybe like 4 or 5 years since she
Nice.
graduated from college, and she's still working with me.
That's awesome.
So your motto focuses on joy, right? I like that. The noblest art is of making others happy. How did you come up with that motto? Was it your models or did you inherit it from the father?
No, so the model we actually it was an inspiration from the movie The Greatest Showman. Have you seen it?
The Greatest Show on Earth with
With
what's his
like
name?
the guy from Wolverine.
Yes.
Hugh Jackman.
Yes.
Hugh Jackman.
Yes.
So
Jack, right.
that movie talks about, I'm sure you saw it already, right? The movie talks about a guy who wants to do better for his family, and he wants to create this illusion of happiness for people that go to the shows. Um, it's a nice story because he starts off doing the classic circus shows and carnivals and stuff like that, and he slowly progresses
Right,
to
right.
the more high end, I guess, clients, right? And then
Yeah.
he realizes at the end of the day, family is the most important thing, um, and happiness is the most important thing. So that's why we decided to use that quote, um, you know, and integrate it into our business.
Yeah, yeah. No, everybody has to have their own motto or mission statement. My mission statement is no seniors left behind because I'm in the senior business. So that's my mission, right? That's my motto. No seniors left behind. So it's very important that you do create a model for every business that you come up with, and I think that's a sharp one. Now, being Mexican Americans, especially you, Juan, do you like to call yourself Latinos or Hispanics? Because you're both first generation, correct?
I was born in Mexico City, actually.
Oh, you were born in Mexico City. Okay, so you're Hispanic. And Julio, you say Latino or you just say Mexican American?
Well, Latino, yeah, yeah. I was born here in LA,
Yeah,
so yeah,
yeah.
Mexican American, as you could say, yeah.
So as Mexican Americans running such a growing, amazing business, what are the unique challenges that you have, and what are the advantages that you have? Julio, can you answer what are the challenges of running your type of business, being Mexican Americans? Or
My challenge personally is the language. Um, I
oh,
speak English really well, but my Spanish isn't all too hot. Um, I
okay.
know what I want to say.
So even as first generation, your Spanish isn't that good. You're more like a slang.
I'm more of a no sado kind of kid. No, but I mean, I can explain myself in Spanish, but I do have trouble. Um, I guess talking.
So that's the challenges. What are the advantages, Juan,
The advantage is that I must speak both languages, especially here in LA.
that you do?
Well, he does too. He understands it. He can hold a
Yeah,
conversation, and I speak Spanish
yeah,
very fluently. So, I don't have a problem speaking Spanish, with customer.
yeah,
But I think one of the biggest advantages of being, Hispanics and being able to speak both languages and
yeah,
understand our community and how they are.
yeah.
Especially in LA, where
Mm,
I want to say 90%, 95% of this type of business is ran by Latinos, but most of them don't speak English. So I
right.
think that's where our
Oh,
advantage is,
yeah, yeah,
and that's how we were able to blow up in such short period of time.
yeah. Yeah. That that's
I think
that's that's wonderful that you have that advantage of being able to speak the language. And I'm sure you speak it, with such eloquence coming from Mexico, which is wonderful. Julio, you were born here in the US, and Juan, of course, you came with your parents. You're a DACA recipient.
correct.
Do you have any feelings about that, Juan?
Always do. That's something you grew up
Oh,
with, I've been a DACA recipient since 2012, and
since
since
2012.
2012, I mean,
That's right.
I still remember the minute I heard Barack Obama talk about this, right? Um, you know, I got to this country when I was 9 years old, and growing up, getting out of high school, trying to get a license, same story as a lot of people like me. You didn't know you needed a social security number. So I just had to survive for a few years until I was able to get the
Wow.
DACA and I was able to get my work permit, my social security. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of feelings. There's a lot of feelings, but I believe I'm a very positive person. And I never find obstacles. I always find solutions to everything. I'm that person
Right.
that you put me 7 obstacles and I see them as opportunities. And I jump them, I go around, I break them, I do something, but that's not going to stop me from anything. So that's one of the things that I have. So that's why, yeah, there's challenges. Things are going on in the
Yeah.
country, in this world right now, and you just got to deal with it. You know, um,
Yeah.
personally, I've been a good person all my life. I pay all my taxes. I have nothing on my record, so I'm not afraid of anything.
Yeah.
And if something was to
Of
happen to me,
course. Of course.
just because things are happening, you know, I
Yeah.
I already told my brother the plan.
Well, for people don't know what DACA means uh, deferred action for childhood arrivals. And yes, Obama was the one who created DACA in 2012. So, hurrah for Obama doing that because it did give a lot of families peace of mind for their children. So, it's just a matter of following through and completing that and hopefully having everyone become citizens. But Juan, being a DACA recipient and ICE coming in and having a lot of doing a lot of activity in LA, I'm sure there was some fear and some fear with your business, some fear maybe with the employees. How did you guys handle that
Well, I mean, yeah, there's some fear at some level, right? Um,
when they were there, when they were in LA? Yeah.
well, they're still in LA. They're here every day. You
Oh, they
guys
are.
don't see it, but we see it. They're every single day. There's rates everywhere. They're at Home Depots. They're at homes. They're a little more calmer because now people are fighting back. So
Nice.
they're a little bit more stepping back, right? But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's there's always the thought, right? Of what if they bother us stop, and I don't know. And some of our guys, uh, they're fixing their paperwork and they start running. I don't know. I don't know what can happen, right? So, it is. It's a difficult situation because it puts you as a business owner. Because I gotta take my hat off and
Yes.
put. I'm an owner. I manage the money. I manage the profits. And sometimes you just have to say, right, you know what?
Right.
I might have to hire a different type of personnel because I have to. I have to
Right.
pay better to attract better people, but then my prices go up. So it's a domino effect. It's a domino effect that
That's right.
will affect everyone. So
That's
yeah,
right.
the
How
fear is
many
always
employees
there.
do you guys have?
Right now, I have 14 people on our payroll.
Wow, that's amazing. So you have 14 people. Do you guys work as one team or do you break up the teams and have two different projects working at the same time?
It all depends, right? Because we have 8 people that work out of the field, meaning on the trucks, delivering, setting up, and then I have 6 office and warehouse people that are cleaning, that are prepping,
Okay.
that are taking orders, that are So it's yeah, we do separate. There's times like the big order with the 40 by 160, the big wedding that we talked about earlier. All 8 of us
Uh-huh.
were there. Oh, plus us too.
Right.
We had to go supervise and help because we
Right.
have either. But yeah, when there's big projects, we go as a whole team. When there's smaller ones, then we
Yeah.
just split.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, that's fantastic. I mean, I've seen a lot of your projects on Instagram and they just are, so amazing and so creative. And it's it's funny to me because to be so creative like that, I mean, none of you got your degrees in interior design, correct?
I
Or
got
some
I got
kind of
my degree in jumperology at East LA College.
what was it again?
Jumperology, the study of jumpers.
Are you joking with me, or that's really a
No,
an
no,
ex
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
okay. I'm like, "Wait a minute, what?"
Sometimes I say it
Because
so
just
seriously when I'm doing pop, they actually believe us.
oh, okay. No, because you guys are just so creative. I just don't and there's creative people like that who've gotten degrees and go to school for that type of creativity, that type of jobs, and party events. And it's just so incredible that you guys are just so talented. Tell me, which one was the most memorable event that you guys so far have done? Was it the one at the football stadium?
You go first. Let you go first. For me, the most memorable one was the one at the football stadium. That one, the client's name is Miss Jess. And if she's watching this or her family, they know who they are. Um, they booked us about a year ago, and they were probably one of the most outgoing um, clients that I've dealt with in a long time. They were very hands on. They were very detailed up until the day of
Yeah.
install. Until the day of install, they all show up. They saw the progress. They brought us food. They were real nice to us. And then the final reaction when they get there, I think each project has its own, uniqueness, right? And something we always
Yes.
chase is that wow factor. And but this one was special because she was standing there, and when she saw it, she said, "Julio, this is exactly what I wanted to the T." And
Wow.
it was just, I mean, you saw the drone videos right on Instagram, so imagine being there in person, and then
Yeah.
well, just having that moment to yourself. I think that was
Yeah.
one of the most beautiful projects that I've been a part of.
It was the most impactful. You thought it was the most
Yeah,
impactful
yeah, yeah.
for you. For you too, Juan? Was that the most
No, no, no.
impactful
For me, it was we did a project out in Arizona. It was a barn.
in Arizona?
Yes, it was a wedding.
So you guys drove to Arizona?
That's correct. We had to.
Wow, okay.
Me and Julio and I took a plane for a walk through to talk to the clients. It was on a ranch, and they wanted to drape and decorate a barn, right? Uh, Very beautiful barn, but they wanted to have fabric and lighting and all kinds of stuff. And even though we had never done it in our life, we took the project on.
Wow.
I When I came back, I sat down on the drawing board with Julio, with some of my guys, with the very talented guy we have, Julio. That's his name as well. And I told him, all right, this is what we have. We have to transform this place. And we went. Me and two guys went out there, transformed it, delivered product, and it was a beautiful wedding. So for me, it was the wow factor because we had never done it, but we were able to
Yeah.
use our brains and get it done.
Yeah, I
Not
mean,
just
you
that, but
never
also,
know how yeah, yeah. I mean, because you never know how things are going to work out. You have the vision, of course. You have their idea what they want, and, you just hope for the best that it comes out the way they see it, and it does make an impact in their life because you're creating memories for people, right? You're creating memories for people, and, I'm sure that everyone is so grateful when you finish a project the way you guys do. Have you guys ever been in a situation where it did not work out exactly the way you guys wanted, and, you had to do a do-over or give a refund or some kind of break for another party? 'Cause it happens.
we've had situations, right? No business is perfect. No business is perfect.
Yeah,
And I think that thanks to those mistakes or those problems that we've had, we've grown,
yeah,
we've learned. That's it. So, I
yeah.
can mention you maybe we have 3 or 4 times that it was a big deal. And I'm gonna be very brief with this one. It was
Yeah,
New Year's Eve.
okay.
The customer wanted to cover an area of 40 by 40. We installed two canopies. We decorated them. We did an amazing job. And we're in California. Out of nowhere, it starts raining on December 31st. And it starts
Wow.
pouring, like pouring. So the water, the two canopies together connect like this. The water starts to come
Right.
down, and it gets all this water inside the tent. The
Oh
person that
my
we were
God.
working with was a big time attorney, and his wife was a big time attorney. And I didn't know about it. I didn't know about everything that was going on because that was his project. All of a sudden, if he comes to me, he gets, "Hey Juan, hey Juanito," because he called me Juanito when there's a problem. "Hey Juanito, we have a problem. What's going on?" Tells
Yeah.
me, and I said, "Man, why didn't you tell me before? That's a big problem." So we end up going to the house, and it was raining. We tried to save it. We tried to do everything we could. We couldn't. This guy goes nuts on us. He goes ballistic. He tells us that he's going to sue us for everything that he spent.
Right.
That he was going to have the mayor of Pasadena there. That he was going to have all these celebrities. And I said,
Wow.
here's all your money. Let me take the stuff and do what you got to do. Right?
Yeah.
Luckily,
That's
our
right.
insurance company helped us out. They backed us up. They dealt with him. And at the end of the day, we didn't end up paying anything. But it was one of those things where like, oh man, like we got to be ready for situations like this.
Oh
So
my God.
yeah, we learned. That's one of the rare cases that happen. But most, with experience, you become a lot better and you don't make the mistake twice. So
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. With experience comes those kind of, those kind of situations that you get into. I remember when I had a music school myself for 18 years. It was a children's music school. And Chris Rock was one of my clients, believe it or not. He brought his children to my program. I had other celebrities that would come to my programs, to my school. We did 3 of Chris Rock's parties for his little girls. There were 2, 3, maybe even the 4-year-old. We ended up having a birthday party for them. But thank God that nothing happened at those parties. But things happen, and thank goodness you took care of it and you had good insurance because you're a real business. You have business insurance, and it took care of you. So thank goodness that that worked out, and I'm sure you don't see those people ever again.
I know.
That's a shame. That's a shame. You did everything you had to do. I mean, it's just a shame. Um, and you didn't know it was going to rain. There was no prediction it was going to rain. Juan?
No. It was the prediction, and it just came out of nowhere. And it rained really hard.
Wow.
It rained really hard.
Wow.
Lesson learned right there.
Wow. Okay.
Big lesson learned.
Wow. All right. So listen, are you guys married? Anybody married? Who's married? Julio, you married?
Yeah. You know.
Juan?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I've been married for
Do
10 years.
do you guys have children?
I have 3 kids.
Do you guys have children?
Yes, I've been married for 10 years. I got 2 boys. I got a 10, a 9-year-old, and then I got my little baby,
Nice.
baby girl.
And you have a baby girl.
Yes,
How old is
she's
she?
3.
Nice. So you have 2 boys and a little girl?
That's correct.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. And Julio?
So I've been married for about a year now. No, more than a year. And we're actually expecting our first baby. So
Oh, nice.
thank you,
Congratulations.
thank you. Really excited, nervous. Most of all, thankful that God gave us a little one to
Yes. And when are you having your baby?
March of next year.
So you're gonna have your baby in the middle of March, or you don't know yet?
It's end of March. End of March.
Oh, so it might be an Aries.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm an Aries. You
Oh,
want to have an Aries.
nice. Yeah, we're really excited.
Juan, what is your sign?
I'm a Pisces, March 9th.
Juan, you're a Pisces?
Yes.
Oh, you're very sensitive. You're very sensitive. Julio, what is your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Oh, so you deal with his 2 personalities? Juan?
Yes. All the time.
He's he's got the 2 personalities. And Julio, you gotta be careful with Juan because he's so sensitive. Yes,
You
yes, and I'm an Aries, so hopefully you'll have an Aries, there you won't have to worry about her if she's an Aries, let me tell you. She'll be a leader, a lot of energy, she'll be smart. But, so guys, do you have any, aspirations for expanding the business beyond California? Have you guys even thought about going cross country or possibly franchising?
I'm gonna violence that.
I mean, we have dreams.
You thought about it?
We have dreams, right? We keep thinking about how to expand. Starting with California, because in LA, there's so much business, and we get called. There's a city out here, 45 minutes away. It's called Riverside area, and
Yep, I've heard of Riverside.
we get called for business in that area a lot. But we lose a lot of business because
Really?
they don't want to pay for delivery. They don't want to pay for the labor that is involved, right? Because it's an additional $300-400. So I know if we were to expand to Riverside and have LA and then Riverside, that would cover a lot of area. But I think
Yes.
our ultimate goal that we share is we want to we want to start a venue, get a venue, an outdoor venue where we can actually, capitalize as much as possible, having the venue
Sure.
and not
Yes.
so much money going somewhere else and just doing everything there. We have all the rentals, we have the experience, and we can just make a beautiful venue and rent it every weekend. Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's definitely something to consider, having your own venue, so this way people can come, can come to you also.
And then, sorry,
I think, that would
question earlier about expanding out there in front.
Yes?
I mean, we get messages on Instagram all the time. All the time. Hey guys, I see you guys. I followed you guys at the beginning. You guys have grown so much. I want to know how to do my business because I've been doing it for longer than you and I can't grow. Help us.
Oh, really?
How to
Yeah.
do this, how to do that. And one thing, that's
Yeah.
probably off topic, but one thing that I tell my brother about cricket is that, hey, cricket without me won't be cricket. And cricket without you, it won't be cricket. Because
That's right.
that's the advantage that I always know we have over a lot of the other companies where it's one person running the business and that person having to hire everybody to do the job. Here is a little different. It's like, since the beginning of the business, I told Julio, you're good at this
Yeah.
and I'm good at this. Let me do my job and I'll let you do your job.
That's right. That's right. Everybody has their job. That's right. Yeah. Everybody has their job. And is Juanita still with you guys? Your mom?
Abuelita, abuelita. Yeah, still with us.
Okay, so abuelita comes with the tacos and the tamales.
No, actually, when she shows up, she tells people what to do. I always gotta tell her, Mom, relax. You're never here. Let's just look, they're just running
Right.
around. Mom, relax.
Right, right, right. No, because she's hands-on, right? She wants to help out just like abuelito también, right? Nice, nice. Hey, do you guys still say that word orale? Orale.
We're gonna use it a lot.
Is it popular in LA or no?
No.
No.
We say ándale.
Okay.
We say ándale, güey.
You say andale way. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Well, you guys, it's been an honor to have you guys, and I have here my little shot glass here, and I have my favorite tequila here.
Ooh, it's very awesome.
I'm gonna take a shot for you guys because I'm so impressed with what you guys do, and I love Los Angeles. I lived there for 5 years, and I want to toast you guys, and also you, Julio. You're gonna be a father for the first time.
Yeah, I am.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Very excited.
You guys don't have any. You guys don't have any tequila hanging around anywhere.
No
Oh.
tequila. But I have something.
Hold on, Let
What do you have?
me right back.
So Julio, you know you're having a girl? They already checked?
I don't know yet.
Oh, I thought you said you were having a
Oh
girl.
no, well, I'm having a baby. I'm having a baby. Right now, you know what? I just posted it on the Instagram too. So by the time this comes out, hopefully everyone knows. I guess after the
Nice.
wife, I told her, "Hey, are you okay if I put it on social media?" She's like, "No, that."
Yes.
And no, what is that?
Very nice.
This is better than tequila sometimes.
What is it? Ah, okay. All right. So I'm gonna pour. Oh, okay. We're celebrating LA, so here you go.
I'll just know it, right? Good. Oh, cheers, cheers.
To you, Julio and Juan, much success, and to your new baby, congratulations.
Thank you for your contribution.
Salud.
And to you and your podcast, hopefully it blows up.
Really good.
Awesome, awesome. So guys, I'm going to link your stuff in my notes. If anybody has any requests from you guys, or if they want to hire you guys, so I will put your links in my notes, and hopefully people will call you. Not that you need any more help. I'm sure you guys are booked, have a lot of bookings already, but much success. Thank you again for coming to Ride to Independence, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.